Good evening to everyone, and good day to those in other places of the world joining us in this our worship here at the Shrine of Jesus the Divine Word. Thanks to Facebook, I was reminded that today I wrote something at the beginning of lockdown. It was a Sunday last year. Now, reminding me of the beginning of this, terrible year that was past. A difficult year for all of us and for the whole world. As I placed there in that reflection that yes, we may not have the luxury of the usual expressions of our worship, like physical presence in Mass, no. But the point is that even in different ways, in different forms, like what we continue to do, this live streaming and also other forms, the point is that we continue to be in connection with the source of all that we have and are, and that is God. And to continue to live that trust, filial trust, as Jesus did and shown us. And so we continue to have also this challenge. We are still in the midst of this pandemic. In fact, the news is not very encouraging either. Now, thanks that we have the prospect now of vaccines, but up to now, very few are vaccinated in our country. So we continue then to pray and ask God's protection for us, for our families, especially those vulnerable. The reading today proposes, especially that of the Gospel, the marvelous gift of God's presence through Jesus Christ. With the presence of Jesus, He establishes among us a sign of God's own presence, and that sign is His presence is salvific, is a source of salvation, as we heard in today's Gospel account. While in His own home country or His town or city, He was not accepted and could not perform there the miracles. Here in the context of Galilee, and in this his encounter with a royal official, meaning a pagan person, yet with such openness and with such faith in Jesus that made possible also for Jesus to make this spectacular healing of the pagan's son. The presence of Jesus is indeed salvific. Where Jesus is, there is a great possibility and opportunity of once encountering God's grace, especially His salvation, His healing. Of course, the other part is our attitude, our own reception of Jesus, like this official, who, without the merit of being formed according to the law, according to the faith of Israel, yet that need, that desire of his to have his son healed enabled him to go beyond and recognize in Jesus his healing power or his gift to humanity. And it is beautiful to realize that Jesus and God Himself treats us according to our own capacities, just like this person, the royal official, that he was able to go down to his level and also to meet him what he needed. God has shown us that He treats us with care, individually, not just like a herd, no, but He treats us with care according to our own needs and our own openness. And we see here that Jesus gives the appropriate gift to each one, the opportune word for every circumstance, a friendly gesture for someone in need of consolation. And that is there the source of our joy. The Eucharist, the Word proclaimed, are signs of Christ and God's presence. May we, as we celebrate the Eucharist and hear His Word, be for us a presence, a healing presence, a light to guide us in the midst of our difficulties and darkness. And may the Word we receive and the Eucharist, the sacrament we partake, strengthen us. And may that presence of Christ in our life be a source of our joy, a source of our healing, and also the healing not only of ourselves, but of the whole world. This is our prayer today to Christ, who is present among us.